Training arms for me is a bloody joke. It really is. When you compare, training full compound lifts like squats and deadlifts, sitting on a bench and freaking doing arms is it's just, I don't know. It's like a non-event. When you're used to squatting weights every day or near max weights every single day for a while, you kind of get used to a certain level of CNS arousal to kind of accomplish that, right? You can't sleepwalk into an 80-85% squat, right? Like there needs to be a certain degree of, okay, let's get this. Arms for me, yeah, of course, if you're pushing like heavy curls or whatever, it can be difficult, but in terms of like central nervous system demand, systemic demand, it's a joke. And for a long period of time, I used to kind of frown upon the idea of dedicating any meaningful amount of time in the gym to training arms. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, yeah, everyone's got different goals and whatever. If you're bodybuilding, proportions and symmetry, all that, I get it. But for me, speaking from my mind, it just never really struck me as anything until basically recently. 4 or 5 months ago, I found a solution to my elbow pain, and it had to do with training arms. So I made my way back into training arms for rehab type of reasons, and now I've come around, full 360, and I'm looking forward to the arm days because they're so easy. I basically program my arm days to be essentially a freaking day off. Like, for instance, today. I've come off yesterday's deadlift session and my rectors are sore, traps, lats, everything is freaking sore. Like, when you push heavy deadlifts, whether it's sumos or conventional or whatever the hell it is, you have to, maintain a certain type of posture through heavy movement of that barbell. Everything comes up sore. So today I was like, well, I ain't doing heavy squats, I ain't doing heavy deadlifts, I ain't doing anything that's going to be tough. I just have to recover. So then I started doing some freaking wrist curls. And spent a whole bunch of time doing wrist curls. As funny as that sounds, but that's something that I look forward to. Not because I want to have the freaking juiciest damn wrists around, forearms. It's because I know that this type of training helps me with my bench press. It helps with the elbows, and when my elbows feel good and I don't get that pain when I'm opening up the kitchen damn drawer, that medial ulnar, that medial elbow pain. That's I don't know what freaking structure is pissed off, but I guess it's golfer's elbow, or is it tennis elbow? I think it's golfer's elbow. I always get confused between the two. The medial side. So doing wrist curls, doing pronation, supination, extension, every movement with the wrist on the right hand side, especially, does well for me. So I kind of got myself out of the pits of all pain in the elbow through using the hammer, supination, pronation, and abduction, adduction, I think it's called. I don't even know what it's freaking called when you're going sideways. But yeah, I've kind of been rotating all of them. I've moved away from pronation and supination for a little while. I just want to train flexion, and then I'll go back when I'm kind of more responsive to that stimulus. And I'll keep rotating some sort of wrist. So tomorrow I'll do some bicep curls. That's also associated with me feeling good in the elbows. So for me, like a day like this is it's easy. It's so easy, but it's also very fulfilling because I know I'm kind of like I'm working my way to pain-freeness. And, the last few videos that I've made, you guys are saying that, I've got impressive arms, big arms or whatever, that I don't even train it. It's kind of weird. We all have these body parts that kind of grow for us for whatever reason, muscle insertions or whatever it is. But to me, it's just funny because it follows a theme in life, which is like the things that you really, really want are always hard to get. The things that you don't really care about that much, they're always like right in front of you. You can just grab it. So these arms of mine, I don't know why they're the way they are, but they look fuller. And I said to a friend yesterday, I wish like my quads grew like my biceps grow. Like, I don't know why my biceps are so responsive to training. Even when I didn't do any bicep curls, like I remember just a deadlift would freaking get them pumped. It's weird. But yeah, anyway, so it's a good day, and I've made my full 360 turn when it comes to my philosophy and training. I now look forward to arm days. How crazy is that? But I do, Today, and basically I'm doing like 2 out of 3 days, I'm doing arms. So one is a wrist day, like a forearm day, one is a bicep day. And then the third day I'll do deadlifts and squats and whatever, and then I rotate. Obviously I do squat every day, but on the arm days, I kind of take it easy on the squat. That's kind of vibe I'm in right now. Anyway, appreciate you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.